Hi everyone, Schoolhouse Intuitive Tarot. I'm here to do a weekly reading. This is for all placements of Libra for around September 30th to October 6th. Let's see what we have coming in this week. We'll look at love and abundance, money, just things in general, right? Whatever needs to come up. So happy birthday to my fellow Libras if your birthday is between September 30th and October 6th. Let's see what we have. Bear. Now, this has been coming up a lot lately, Libra. Maybe you have a special connection to Bear, but it has been coming up quite a bit. This is having to do with your transcendence. On this particular card, it also says the word endurance. So this is about maybe some solitude here, okay? Maybe coming out of that even. This can also be just standing up for your own, what you want and your boundaries and that sort of thing. So let's see what else we have with it. Affection had fallen out in that clump of cards. And flowers. So yeah, praise and compliments are coming your way. Maybe it's because it's your birthday, or maybe it's just because everybody knows you as the awesome Libra that you are year round. What else do we have? And we have grapes here. Prosperity is coming towards you here. Wonderful. Excellent. Some kind of new birthday blessing maybe, or just, some sort of abundance in some area of your life here. And by the way, I did just do a reading for you that was posted Thursday, and it was all about 5 blessings coming your way. I also did your October reading, and that had a lot of blessings in it as well. And so feel free to check out either one of those. And I've done your next 3 months reading, that also posted. So check out all of those. You have Rabbit here, Magic Power. And this is about doing things your way, Libra, because Rabbit's running that zigzag fashion. And so this could be some sort of new plan. It could be, we are in the middle of another eclipse season. We have a nice new moon here falling in this October 2nd. And that's about, this new beginnings here too. So the moon could really be impacting you now, especially depending on your placements, but you'd have to look those up as far as who's going to be most affected. I do know that I think it's a Capricorn. I think it's Capricorn, Libra, and Cancer are going to be most affected, I've heard from astrologers, but you'd have to look into that to see what that means. So looking for something magical to believe in possibly here with this unicorn. Also, it has to do with your own uniqueness, individuality, and not being afraid to shine and sparkle fully. And you have a chair here. So there could be a new abundance or a new member to your family too. Okay. So, but there's also protection here, comfort, protection, safety, and stability coming in here with this chair, AKA your throne, because you are the king, the queen, the one and only Libra. Okay. I think we'll use the sparkly Rider-Waite again by, it'll be in the description box. So let's go ahead and use this and see what's coming in. Yep, we'll put these here. Messages for the greatest, highest good of Libra, please. Libra, I just posted on my other channel, Schoolhouse Intuitive Messages, a reading for you. So that just came out Wednesday. So you actually got a bonus reading this week on that second channel. All right, that's where you can check out all of your other placements. Libra, Libra, Libra. Whoa. All right. I'm getting something about stationery. So you could be getting a note. You're yourself feeling as though maybe you had travel plans. Now you're remaining home, or just maybe you started a stationary bike routine, but it means a lot of different things. Some of it does have to do with your movement. Maybe your movement has been restricted in some way, and maybe you're getting out of that, breaking free from that, getting out of that. So let's see what else we have here. 8 of Wands. I think this is how you started last week's reading, if I'm remembering. Okay, so 8 of Wands, something's coming in fast. Your endurance is going to be tested. Okay, it's going to be a busy week for some of you. Last week, I feel, was also pretty busy when it was all said and done. There were a lot of sort of just like extra things, it seemed like, was the energy I was picking up on anyway. And you have the Knight of Pentacles, some sort of stability, stable offer, something you can trust, okay, coming in this week. But you always use your intuition, please. And then we also have with that the Knight of Wands, okay, or the Knight of Wands, I should say. So we have double Knight energy here. So you could have a couple of things coming in. This is earlier in the week too. Something coming in fast earlier in the week. So this could even mean like today, on Sunday or Monday. So it is kind of early in the week. Could be Tuesday, but it's not, the time is approximate here with all of these readings. Okay. So, it could be really any time of the week, but there is something here. There's some sort of inspiration. You may be inspired because you're now seeing something or someone is kind of stable, more stable than what you realize. Maybe something's looking a little better than you had once thought. Okay. A deal or an offer of some kind. Two of Wands here. But I do feel that as lovely as that could be, I feel as though you are really using your own intuition and your own practicality and common sense here because, well, compliments are lovely and everything. It's almost like I'm getting this sense of really wanting to be practical here. This could also have to do with a new love of some kind or just an interest. The Nine of Cups here. Yeah, I get that you're not going to be distracted by shiny things, is what I just heard. All right. So, like, you rub that magic lamp here and, oh, this came out. But I still get a hesitation here. Let's see what that's all about. Still a hesitation. Okay, Ace of Swords. Because there's still more information needed here. And things are going to become very, very clear by the end of this week. All right. So, getting that breakthrough this week. All right. Yeah. All kinds of possibilities here. You have the Queen of Swords here. Oh, sorry. When it comes to your prosperity here, that's what it's falling under, the grapes. So this is something that's maybe been difficult. You're actually seeing something through, finishing something up. It is towards the end of the month, in fact, of September. So maybe you're really just sort of getting clear and you're starting a new month. Because we do start the new month on what day is it? Tuesday, I think it is. I think, yeah, let's see. The first is on Tuesday. Yeah. Here in the United States. So yeah, which direction to go with? I feel as though you're turning, there's something here about turning water into wine. Now, some of you may not drink and I congratulate you for that. So we'll say turning water into delicious, whatever, fill in the blank. Water into this delicious like fruit concoction, okay, that's like really healthy and awesome and delicious and delightful. And what is it? It's called destiny, my friends. It's called the Wheel of Fortune. And look at all the sparkliness here. I love these cards. They're so sparkly. Yep. So yeah, this is by, I think it's called Tarot Collectibles. You'd have to go to their website, tarotcollectibles.com. All right, and that's where you can find their awesome special edition cards. So things looking up, looking bright. Okay, let me see. Got to keep going here. Magical power here. One more for this one. Okay, Smokey the Bear. So some of you who remembers Smokey the Bear, this is a bonus card in their card. It's like the ultimate. Okay, the ultimate overseer here of things. It's really, honestly, I noticed where the star was, one of these stars was falling. Oh, okay, we'll just shift that. All right. Anyway, this is, there's a lot of activity here. I have to say, this is a very flirtatious energy. Smokey's looking kind of hot. No pun intended. I actually did not mean that, but there's something like kind of hot right now about this Smokey the Bear. He was the fire safety bear that I grew up with anyway. You know, early 80s kind of time, 70s, 80s, whatever. All right, so he's coming in. He's overseeing everything. He's got this apple here. There's this lovely offer coming in. Oh, wow. This is really leading to some happiness here. Interesting. Okay, so this is something that you once maybe ruled out, or someone you ruled out. They're looking a little more, or it, as far as an opportunity, is looking a little more, well, a little more delicious this week. He's got the delicious red apple in hand. So yeah, activity, but it's as though there's this hesitation as far as acting on it. There's the clarity, but then it's like, but when? Now there could be something just delaying it. Let's see what we have. Okay, so all right, so somebody may need to clean up a mess of some kind. Somebody has not completely closed a door, possibly. All right, so there's some sort of new plan, great success. You yourself may be deciding, as lovely and as attractive as that is, this could be an employer wanting you to stay. It could be somebody, even a roommate, not wanting you to move out, or whatever it could be. But it's like, I'm getting Sagittarius energy too. And I just heard Linda and I heard Lion. So you could get Leo energy, you could get Linda. Oh, yes, there's a message for you. Okay, so I love it when it's loud and clear. They give me little scenarios here. So what this is for some of you, it's, so, you know, the Six of Wands moving on, you know, moving to calmer waters, getting the support you need possibly finally for something because it's under Rabbit. this could be a 28-day cycle. So and something coming in around this new moon, which would actually be right around when this is, and the Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, it's actually right on the new moon. So there's something magical about this new moon. Now, this could be a period of fertility. All right. There's positivity that comes in with this. This could also be, well, let's just say some hot, fiery, smoky energy there too, pal. I don't know why I said pal, but there's that. All right. So there's some like energy coming in there. Oh, wow. And I say that I flipped. So I put the deck down and what is it? It's the Lovers. So, ooh, Gemini energy here. I get some even Gemini, and Leo too, but there's something, is this in alignment? There's something music to your ears here coming in as well. So, oh, and then we have the Guru on the bottom. You're getting all of the special cards here that are in this deck, the like extras. So there's something very extra and special about this week. Maybe you are going to know that you are extra special. Back to that story they were giving me. So they gave me this little sort of snippet of a whole thing here coming in. And it's that you could have or will experience some criticism or someone kind of like not really agreeing on, or you might be, well, let me just say, so say this little kid is hanging out with another little kid and his friends think, oh, that new person here at school, why are you hanging out with them? They're not cool, or whatever it is. You know how kids can be. Because I'm just saying, this is immature energy, right? So like when someone's judging you and all that, especially as an adult, it's like, come on, you know, what are you, a child still? But anyway, so you could be getting judged by something that people thought was like wacky or didn't make them comfortable. So they tried to project it onto you and make you feel bad about it. Well, now all of a sudden, maybe because you're like making progress or you're glowing up or whatever it is, but they're like, oh, I get, okay, so yeah, good job, Libra, good job. Yes, I told you all along you did so well, when actually, nah, they didn't necessarily support you when you were going through this, or, you know, they thought at first, well, that's crazy. Why would you want to, you know, quit your job and be a tarot reader, right? You know, maybe some of us heard that, but why would you want to do that? You have like a good job and da-da-da. You know, what could you possibly see in, well, that job? Or, hey, what could you see in that person? Why are you hanging around with them? Why are you dating them? Why are you doing this, that? You know what? They need to keep their eyes on their own plates, right? Mind their P's and Q's, right? Maybe some of you remember that, because you were really onto something. They don't understand it until they see your success. So let's be careful about who we allow to sit at our, well, let's call it our glow up table, you know? Who deserves a spot there? Who is with you when you are trying to do this difficult thing here to better yourself or your situation, right? These grapes are not easy to grow. All right. They take very specific conditions, and you, my friend, have done the work, right? You did all that. You worked through your shadow side. You've been, you know, you've centered yourself and grounded yourself and had the hope and had the faith when others may have said, oh, why do you bother? You know, that, or you're around some sort of, you know, negative energies here. And well, oh, now that all of a sudden they see things working out. Oh, well, let me get a piece of that pie. No, you don't get another piece of my pie. You don't get a piece of pie. You don't get a piece of my cake. You don't get a tea, whatever we talk about, right? You can just carry on because you didn't want to be here when I was having to do the hard work of baking this pie, of gathering the ingredients, of getting it all situated. And now all of a sudden you want a piece of it? No, you can go get your own pie somewhere else, right? Go get a store-bought pie, because this fresh pie is for us to enjoy. Those of us who had a seat at the table the whole time. So those are the people who really support you. Maybe it's your guides. Maybe that's who you have. Maybe it's your pets. But whoever it is, like, they're coming in, they're wanting a piece of the pie. They're not going to get a piece of the pie. All right. I don't know why I'm going on and on about pie. I'm more of a cake person. By the way, that'd be a fun little poll. Just leave a comment. I am curious. Cake or pie? That's the question. Do you prefer cake or pie? And I'm serious. Like, I'm a cake person. I love the cake part, not necessarily frosting unless it's chocolate. But since we're talking about birthdays, I just wanted to throw that out there. So trying to have this reading be a little more fun. Well, now it is. So I didn't even mean for it to go that fun. But the point is, you know, we find out who our allies are when we're down. So who's with you now when you're down, and who's with you now when you're moving up, right? Watch out for the users. That's what I'm going to say. And you have the Three of Cups. These are your true friends. These are the people who see you as you and have all the time. It may only be one or two people, but they're yours. They're there for you, not yours possessively, but they're that's your group. That's your tribe, you know, so to speak. I think tribe's not a great word for it because, well, anyway, you know, I don't want to be, anyway, so I don't want to be culturally insensitive here. So, you know, they say the tribe attracts your vibe attracts the tribe. That's what, oh, and what do you know? This person's holding grapes. That's you. There you are raising your cup up to yourself. And maybe one or two people, maybe those two main people are in spirit. Maybe your life has drastically changed since they passed. Things are about to change. If that's your story, things are about to really change for you. And I'm talking major shifts and alignments. This has been coming through in my other readings. That's why I'm asking you to actually watch them, because there could be other messages for you in there. I mean, yeah, it's great for my channel, sure, but I just feel that one single reading isn't necessarily the whole picture. So you may want to look into some of the other ones, because there's a lot going on right now energetically. What else? You have the Queen of Cups. You know who these people are. You know who, and wait a minute. That's okay. So I'm not seeing grapes, but oh, this is somebody didn't think this would happen. This could be you. Really not thinking something good. Some of you have been alone with a big responsibility, or you've taken the responsibility all on your own with something that wasn't even just yours. It was something you were supposed to maybe share. Maybe you decided to take out alone with somebody and then they're gone or something, or they just don't live up to the expectation in a relationship. I'm even getting crappy parent syndrome here. Maybe some of you were, you know, you had to raise a child on your own because the other person decided they're going to go. They're out, you know? So that could be something too. But there's something here where you've had the lion's share of responsibility here. Oh, Libra. And in comes Libra with sweet, sweet justice. Okay. This cannot be any better right now. Okay. And I'm not saying like, oh, they're going to get theirs. They're done. They're out of your life maybe, or this situation or whatever it is like out. That's been gone for a long time. This past job, this past whatever's in the past. It's the past. It's in the past for a reason, right? And so I don't get you opening the door up to blasts from the past at all at this time, you know, even if somebody tried. Because again, you got really clear here. Remember that Queen of Swords? Very clear, very prominent, doing much better now, showing signs of progress, and not just going to flip open the door for anybody who wants to come in, who wants some pie. You know, sorry, I won't go back into the pie thing, but, or cake, whatever, whichever one you prefer. Remember, let me know. So things are going to level out. They're going to balance out. All right. This is, I'm getting a little more, now the energy is becoming a little more serious. So you may notice the shift as I am. But this is about, you had to take the good times with the bad. You had to roll with whatever was going on. I'm getting a lot of songs right now with similar lyrics. Okay. And you have that enlightenment now. You have that wisdom. You yourself are that guru. You've got the balance here. You yourself are looking extra smoky fine, right? Because why is that? Because you have aligned your energy to, with this Lover's card, you've aligned your energy to your soul's purpose. That's when you're your most attractive. That's when you're going to attract the things in life that you want. Therefore, you may feel as though you're more attractive, when really you've probably been attractive in some way all along. It's just when you shine, everybody notices. All right. When you're feeling good and you're feeling, especially with Libras, like when we feel things are balanced and fine and we're good and we're clear on things without all the confusion and all that, and things seem, you know, fair, as I said, balanced, we're on top of the world, right? We're on top of the world then. But you know, when things aren't fair and you're left or abandoned, or you know, you've had to take your kids and you've had to go a different direction because you couldn't count on somebody, or they decided to do whatever, or, you know, that's just one scenario. Okay. That's not everybody. But when if somebody, you know, at work, when they decided they weren't going to do their equal share of work, and you've had to let that loose, you let it go. And I feel a lot of you have actually changed positions or partners or whatever. You've changed, you've completely changed your outside world to match what's going on inside, because the inside and outside do need to match for us to feel our best selves, right? Let's see what else we have here under this safety, comfort, chair. I'm getting Nelly and news, death, transformation. Some of you actually, this is not a joke, some of you actually really need to pay attention to your back. So sitting, seating, being seated, okay, sitting too long, all right? So make sure you're doing what you need to do, take care of your back, your neck, and all that, because there is something here about maybe you need a new chair even. You could also, you might have somebody's chair, like a crossed over loved ones, a rocking chair or something, or there could be, and this is super specific, okay, randomly specific, extra delicious. It could be that you have a special stuffed animal, doll, bear, whatever it is, or a blanket that's on a rocking chair, because I'm seeing that clearly, and they're giving me a scent with it. So this is going to get a little interesting. The scent of the person whose chair or blanket that was may come to you during this week. I just got a chill. So for example, if that was your, not to be stereotypical, but say that was your Graham's chair, okay, Grammy. All right, so that was Grammy's chair, and there was this blanket that she knitted, okay, and they're showing me that, but they're giving me the scent. So you may smell your grandmother's scent. That's why they gave me that whole long roundabout. So there's something tied into the blanket. Whoever's blanket you have, you're going to smell their scent. Or if it's their chair you have, same message, you'll smell their scent. That's a super duper confirmation that your intuition is heightened. You can actually do something with this at this very time. So that's where you may want to be focusing extra attention right now on those intuitive messages and how you yourself can become that guru. All right. And it doesn't have to be an actual guru, but it's like, so to speak, guru, so to speak. All right. Let's see what else we have. Death, transformation, Scorpio energy up. And then you have the Four of Cups, not focusing on those 3 cups that are empty, but focus on that ace in hand that's coming in out of nowhere. After you have that death transformation there's always that new dawn of day. Always. There it is. I'm getting the name Jamie. All right. And the 8 of Cups. And so then this is again walking away. So there is something, maybe by the end of the week, you've decided, I've just got to get rid of this. I got to get rid of this energy. I am getting with it kind of the devil energy sort of thing, which is, now a card fell on the floor. It's the key. Now that's really interesting. The key fell on the floor because I do believe I said recently that there's a message about key. It may have been on my other channel, Schoolhouse Intuitive Messages, but there's a significance to the key. And now the key is now here. And it says, all you do with ease and enthusiasm is the path to your goal. That's right. It shouldn't be such a struggle. If you're struggling, you're out of alignment. Things aren't, the way they're supposed to be, right? Things aren't jiving with your energy. Actions are secondary. Make the energy within your primary focus. Yes, it's inside out. I already spoke about this in the reading. That's amazing. Now it's summarizing for me. Thank you. Do not underestimate little joys. And I don't know if I already said this name, but I'm getting Jody. And then I heard Baxter, which could be completely separate. All right. And selenium or Selene. All right. Now they're telling me something about somebody slender, and it's something about a ribbon. Could be an object you have that's slender, has a ribbon on it. It could be connecting to like a ribbon. It could, maybe it's giving me a gift. You're getting some sort of gift. This could involve, this could be connected to a guide or and a loved one of yours who is a slender female, even. You know, I know these seem very random, but they're specific. They're not, they're randomly specific. That's why I always say that. All right, there's someone's message. Let's see what else we have. I'm getting something about an article of clothing. So some of you, and I just saw the lights blink here. They didn't blink there. Your guide, your guardian, somebody that you've had even since birth, or that maybe passed when you were younger, or that you were very connected with since childhood. Again, like a grandparent or an auntie or something, an uncle, something. It's like they're with you, you know, they're with you, and they're telling me this. They're also giving me the number 3. Maybe it's your great grandparent or something like that. But and I heard Colleen. So they're telling me, you know, there's a new beginning. There's a next beginning there. What you're doing next, it's blessed. Whatever you're doing next, it's blessed. Some of you may need to hear that. You need to know that whatever you are stepping into is blessed. It's protected. Okay. So your new start, your new path is blessed. The road ahead is blessed. That's what they keep telling me. It's blessed. And please, I'm getting something about San Diego even, or the name Diego. But there's this, you need to know that it's a Maria to possibly. And I'm getting, now they're telling me about fox. So the fox. So there's a connection to fox, you know, magic. Again, that could tie into your intuition here. Fox been coming up a lot for you. This is like that new beginning, that Fool energy. You're not settling. And some of you are feeling restless, okay? You're feeling restless because you need to make this change. And it's not an easy one. That's why it's taking a long time. It's not easy, either because you don't have resources, or it's just flat out a really difficult decision. You have somebody's necklace, possibly. I am getting that. You maybe touch a necklace, or their necklace or something when you're nervous. That's actually meaning they're actually with you right then. Okay, so that's coming in. And I heard Veronica. So Veronica is coming in as well. There's a name like Sina maybe. Sylvia. Interesting. All right. So they take me on these little, you know, channeling tangents here. And I know that, you know, sometimes people don't like that. And then I'm not your channeler. Okay. I'm not going to be the person for you. But if you do enjoy that, you know, and you'll know when you get a message for yourself, how exciting that can feel, then this will be your channel. Okay. So here we go. A Simplify Life. So life is meant to be simple and easy. So don't let superficial energies distract you from your true essence. Simplicity and purity will lift your spirit. Good self, Claire. Interesting. Hello, Claire. Hi, Claire. Good self-care is going to be critical. And I've been saying that all along. Make sure you have some good grounding exercises that you're doing, ways to center, refresh, rejuvenate, realign, because you're going to need it. We're all going to need it as a planet. We need it. All right. So even maybe by the time I posted this reading, something else has come up, but there's just been a lot of stuff coming up. If you're feeling unsettled, you could be picking up on some of the energies, you know, astrologically, of things going on, you know. I mean, we have a new moon now, a mini moon, you know, so it's like we have a lot going on right now. There's been, you know, galactic storms or geomagnetic storms, I should say. You know, there's events, you know, the eclipses. We've got the new, it's so much is going on right now, and all the planets doing different things. I mean, there's a lot going on, and it's an election year here in the US, and that's always an interesting time. But anyway, make room. Make room to welcome positive change. Now, this came up in your last reading. Let go of everything that doesn't align with the future you're creating. This reading is so much about your alignment. You have the Wheel of Fortune here, aligning with destiny. You have the Ace of Swords with the Nine of Cups. That's another like big shift here. You have Smoky. Okay, that has to do with alignment. You have the Guru, total alignment there. You have the Lovers, again, all about alignment. Justice, setting things right. So this is a week of setting things right, of making necessary adjustments, making that room, simplifying your life. Behold beauty. When you insist the world is hostile and others are your enemies, don't be surprised if it's so. Again, you know, what we think about, we bring about is basically what they're saying here. So self-fulfilling prophecies fortunately work both ways though. So with that, what you think about, you bring about. You can bring in positive changes, right? Embodiment. Look at that nice little grove, this little mystic grove here. Now is the time to make your mark in the world. You decide what feels right to you. Embody your leadership power and create your world out of your deepest desires. Walk away from anything and anyone that's not feeling right. There's a reason it's not feeling right. And again, I say walk away. You take my advice or leave it, right? If you're tuning in for guidance, which most people do with tarot, then the advice is like, if there's something you're not feeling good about, or it's threatening your safety, or you're just feeling really, it's just been difficult. It's not supposed to be that difficult. Life is not meant to be that difficult. If you're in a relationship and it's like you're constantly struggling, maybe that's not the right relationship for you. Same with the career thing, but I realize people can't just up and leave. I get it, All right. So where there's hope, So don't believe the past defeats or disappoints. Don't believe, just don't. Okay. So whatever's happened up until this point, don't believe that's going to be your future. I realize that a lot of the times, we learn from past how things might end up being going forward, but that's only if we don't make changes. But if you're making changes, then, because that true success, that grows from your lessons. This is having a hopeful heart and not giving up. All right. Other themes, things that could be coming in this week. Let's get to 3. You have, all right. I heard something about personal turbulence anyway. Symphony. So, we're having to work together this week, collaborate, cooperate. That could be something coming in. There's something here about co-creating, organized structure, contributions, collaborating. So this is about, could be having to do with an organization in your personal life or not, but maybe just some of you need to get organized and simplify, right? Reorganize your home. That keeps coming in so much, really. Even just your room, All right, so that's Taurus energy. And then you also have slingshot, Aries energy. Okay, so you have 3, 5, and then 5. So a lucky number for you. Hey, maybe you do play 3 in your area and you do 3, 5, 5. Who knows? I don't know. But you have this yarn here, Sagittarius energy with this puppy, black and white puppy might mean something, or somebody's nickname's Panda. Who knows? And then you have slingshot. So these are going to be about launching something new. All right. Relieving tension, anxiety, stress, pulling back, because like with a slingshot, you pull back and then it releases the tension, and that's what sets you forward. You releasing the tension could free you. You letting go of this could free you up for this. All right. So this is also being maybe pulled in different directions, but again, focus is the advice there. Really focus on where you're heading and where you want to go, no matter what's going on around you. Don't let this turbulence suck you under, okay? Don't get swept away by this turbulence. Okay, so there could be, some sort of just complexities here. Working in a group, again, that's coming in. Having to work something through that has a lot of components, okay? There's something that could be coming in. Let's get overall outcome for that, though. Fertility, lovely card here. Beautiful card. I see peacock feathers, even though they're not actually there. So there's a perfect time here. Okay. It's a new project. This could be falling in love, changing jobs, giving birth, but there's something here leading you to the abundance. We're going to look into money now a little bit. Endurance. Okay. Keep working hard. Don't give up. Don't give up on your dreams here, right? Remember, where there's hope, there's happiness. Don't stop now. Keep going. Persistence will pay off. You're almost there. Commit to your dreams. Let's go ahead. And actually, I would like to get a few of these. Whoa, purposeful money job cards. I'm not taking all of those. I only want 2 with these. 2, please. Oh, they gave me too many. They gave me too many. So now I'm just going to pick. So you have persistence. Oh my gosh. You have endurance, persistence, and then voice. and fertility. So this is really good when it comes to the area of finances, abundance, wealth, prosperity, whatever wealth means to you. So don't stop now, keep going, right? You had that. And then this is using your voice. Use your voice, speak up, be your lovely Libra self. Singer, radio host, voice actor, any job in communications is what this is about. So this is the only thing holding you back is your inability to speak, or I'm going to say, or live your truth. And then you have persistence. So again, don't give up. Persistence will pay off. This is about not giving up easily just because something's hard, right? And I feel a lot of you have learned that lesson. And this is about foster the persistent mindset, stay focused, and press on through. Okay? So not right nows are not no's. All right? Delays are not no's necessarily, right? Delays are not necessarily dead ends. Okay? So understand that. All right. Let's see what else we have here. Money-wise, money. You have anything coming out here? Opportunities. Now, the other day on a reading, I spelled wealth, W-E-E-L or W-E-L-L-T-H. And here's the paper for it. Wealth. So in order to make more money, as I was saying in this last one, this is a huge message now. You need to take care of you first. It sounds corny maybe, but you are your greatest asset, your most wonderful resource. And so you have to dedicate time to yourself, your own health, your own healing. That's the only way you're going to get what you want. You have to show the universe that you are willing and able to take care of yourself and your health, your overall wellness before you're going to get that wealth. Yeah, some people get it even if they trash their bodies or whatever, right? But you're really not really aligning with what you want. That's probably not going to lead to happiness. Yes, they might get the money, but it's really not, there could be a lot of other things that go on that aren't so great, even though they get the money, yippee, but that's not wellness. That's not wealth. So in order to have that W-E-L-T-H, we need to bring in the W-E-L-L-T-H, the wealth. Like, okay, I think you know what I'm saying. I don't think I need to overly state that. Pretty obvious, right? Pretty easy with the visual especially. So you need to be well, all right? All right. In all areas. Yeah, you have a beginning here. So this is a good time to start a new job, whole new career even. Build the nest egg for the future here, okay? Shedding. Yes, we know that. Very transformative time. We had the death card here even. I heard something here about do your homework and research, okay? So this is about you starting to outgrow a work situation, all right? Or something just isn't working if you're not working, okay? And maybe working well with medicine, healing, drama. I mean, wealth sounds a lot like health, doesn't it? Doesn't that sound a lot alike? So yeah, I think your wealth is directly connected to your health. I don't think it, I know it. So this is drama. Beware of troublemakers. All right? The job you want may have too much upheaval to bear. Keep emotions and gossip in check. It might not be the job you want. It could be the job you have is too much. And then you have, well, I always call this the Bruins coin. Investment. You get this one a lot. And this is about investing in yourself and in your education. Make some plans. Take calculated risk. Calculated risks. All right? Calculated. All right. And for love, let's go into love. We'll use this. I believe it's a retired deck. It's by Midnight Oracle, and it's the Twin Flame Love Messages Tarot or something. All right. Get a couple of these. Okay, so 5 of Cups. Some sort of lost regrets here. Maybe still thinking about that. 2 of Pentacles. You may be deciding if you should reconnect, rekindle, or invest again. You could be dealing with someone who's a little distracted or self-absorbed even. And then you have the Star card, right? This person may need to do more shedding and healing of their own. But for some of you, you're getting this new beginning with a soulmate. 9 of Swords here. Beginnings can be stressful, all right? There's another thing too where you or the other person may need a lot of like kind of reassurance at the beginning of a relationship. I'm picking up on that as well. And you have the Queen of Cups here. Very loving, nurturing, kind energy here. This is somebody who wants to take care of somebody. That's a potential coming in. If you're making two choices, oh, that's interesting. If you're making two choices, use your intuition. I know that may not be what you want to hear. You want me to just tell you the answer, but I can't. I can't always just tell you the answer, right? No one can. It needs to come down to you. Sometimes situations are meant to be mysterious for a little while, all right? They're meant to be so that you can really kind of reflect on it on your own and really kind of situate yourself to the situation and really kind of, you know, really kind of decide what it is you really want, get clear on it. And then maybe things will start getting clarity. I see. And as I'm saying all this, I have the Queen of Swords poking her lovely sword out from underneath everything. And there's a butterfly on her throne. The transformation. She's not dealing with the immaturity anymore either of people. And she's holding a key. So the key, let's go back to the key. All right. So all you do with ease and enthusiasm is the path to your goal. So actions are secondary. Make the energy within your primary focus. Do your own self-love and self-healing. All right. Do that before you're focusing more on a relationship with another. Okay. And then you have the romantic. Some of you are getting somebody who really believes, or a relationship you feel is destined. Remember, we had that star card. Some of you are with your soulmate, and that is awesome. And if that's the case, I mean, you've got, yeah, judgment here, card 20. It could be a wonderful turning point for you somehow in your relationship. You could both be getting new abundance even. And then you have this King of Cups. So now you have the King and the Queen of Cups. So this is a perfect pair. You may already have a family person, somebody who's devoted, right? You may have this, like, that's one thing that you do have, like maybe not everything's gone right, but maybe you do have that. Or maybe for some of you, other things are right, but you're wanting this. Let's get in one more card on that. The world. You can have it all. You can have it all. Amazing. So this is a dream come true. Okay. A promise, a resolution, the dream come true. Excellent. Now you're going to have different choices though. So remember, you're going to want the one that feels best is probably the way to go. The situation or person that where it's not just going to be like super difficult. Yes, relationships take work, but they're not supposed to be like just hard all the time. How many of you have been in relationships like that, where it's like everything you say and do, somehow it's wrong? It's like we can't, at that point, it's like you just start losing yourself in those kind of situations and relationships. And you're always so focused on what you can do to make that other person happy, you lose sight of it, like yourself and what you wanted out of life. If somebody's not making you their priority, don't make them yours. Unless they're a child or a dog or a cat, one of our babies, unless they're your baby, if someone's not making you their priority, don't make them yours. You make yourself your priority first and foremost. All right. Some of you may not have your mama with you. She may be in spirit. And so I feel as though that's something that for some of you, you may have needed to hear that. So now, let's see. This is the Intuit Twin Flame card. Karmic Ties, card 3. All right, this is still in love. So this is your heart. Okay, so some of you, if there's 3 people involved in this situation, look at the 3 people in this card. There's 2 women and a man. Now, he could still be focusing on the past, or she could still be focusing on somebody in the party, okay? So this is about, they need to finish up their karmic contract in order to be free. They need to close one door before starting another. I think that was a message that already came through. Mirrors. So I wish you could see we're mirroring each other right now. Card 4. I said card 4 and I looked and it was 4404 on the timer. If you look, it'll be like 4411 now. Well, it's 4404 when I saw that. So this is it. Like you're kind of mirroring each other in a situation. Kind of that dance we do sometimes, right? Especially in the beginning when we don't really know, or on our way out, All right, so card 8. Very lustful here. Very lustful energy. So this is about a very lustful union, chemistry, all right? So there's chemistry building, all right? So you need to trust the energy to bring you back together if that's really what you want. You go, it's like you can't force it, All right. But again, like I said, if you're not their priority, you may want to reconsider that. And you don't have to take my advice at all, right? You can change the channel. You can literally change the channel and never listen to me again. All right. 10. All right. I don't need a comment about it. You just change the channel, right? Okay. You don't like me. I don't need a comment. Just go away. Maybe that's what you need to tell people. Maybe that's why it's coming in. Okay. Like if someone does not care for you or like you or whatever, then rather than dragging it out, like just go. Like, you know, like just, I don't know. It's just, I'm saying if it's somebody new, like you don't, especially in the beginning, you shouldn't have to like force something, you know, in the beginning. You're not invested even yet, you know. But this is about, it says we must remember that we are gods and goddesses and we work to embody that energy. Yeah. So, you know, you see a god or a goddess chasing after somebody? No. No. All right. I think that was from Seinfeld. Maybe some of you are Seinfeld fans even. Let's see what else. Let's get our numbers. We're going to get our numbers. Numbers. And then we'll get animal cards. Anything else? I know some people like when I pull a card for each sign. Maybe I can do that. Like if your signs, like if you want to check out like, you know, another placement, you can always go over to Schoolhouse Intuitive Messages. But oh my goodness, we have 4444. And I just mentioned 4404. Now you have 4444. Sign of divine intervention. The universe has heard your request. And if you're wondering why it hasn't come in, check out a reading I did recently, which is like, what's getting in the way of your blessings, that sort of thing, or you need to do these things to get rid of your or whatever it was, to get rid of blocks, I should say. All right, so what's stopping your abundance? Something along those lines. All right, let's see. Let's get animal cards. So for overall, this is the ones I'll use for the collective. You have Koala Spirit. Spirit has a plan. Spirit has a plan. And this is card 35. Now we'll quickly go through each sign. I don't want to forget anybody, so I'm going to use my little card here with all the signs on it, okay? We're going to start with Aries. You have the Chameleon Spirit, card 14. So if you have a placement in Aries or someone you love or whatever and you're checking on them, this is their card, okay? Chameleon Spirit is connected to Aries energy right now. It's card 14. And it says, act as if. Act as if. Chameleon Spirit, Aries. Taurus. Grasshopper Spirit, card 30. It says, take a leap of faith. Maybe you're taking a leap of faith for a Taurus. Who knows? Next. Dog Spirit. And this is for Gemini. Dog Spirit, card 19. Be loyal to who and what you love. And we can turn that around too. Like say for example, you're wanting a Gemini to come back into your life or something. Well, I mean, where are their loyalties right now? I know that's a specific message, but it's like, Dog Spirit, be loyal to what you love. Be loyal to who you love. And it's connected to Gemini energy for somebody out there, okay? That's card 19. Card 45 here, this is for Cancer. Parrot Spirit, Cancerian energy here, or strong placements. Watch your words. I have strong Cancerian placements too. So I will need to pay attention to that this week. Actually, because, so some of you, I do want to say with the astrology, you may have strong Cancer placements or Capricorn in addition to Libra. Well, those are the three signs I've heard from astrology's like Lady Duncheva, who's like Astrolata. That's another channel of hers. I've heard that we're going to be like most affected by these changes. Also, Pam Gregory on her channel, she had said that because the cardinal signs. So I think who was the other? There's another cardinal sign in there too. But anyway, mostly I had heard that it was going to be those three signs. So if you have strong Cancer, strong Libra, strong Capricorn, I think it has to do with Pluto and retrogrades and stuff like that. Anyway, we may be feeling it the most, okay? Especially with a Libra new moon coming out and an eclipse again on the 17th in our sign here. So it's just going to be a very powerful energy. So just we need to be careful of our tempers is what I was hearing, and of not getting carried away by our emotions, okay? So that's for those of us with those Cancerian / Libra / Capricorn placements. And I think there was another, oh, it was Aries. I think Aries might have been the other one. And Aries, remember, said Spirit has a plan. Okay, so let's move on to Leo. Leo, Armadillo Spirit, card 3. And this is setting healthy boundaries. I have an intuitive message coming in with this too, Leos. It's tied into your higher purpose. So like you kind of have a similar message to Aries here in that Spirit has a plan. So maybe that's actually a message for all fire signs right now. Spirit has a plan. Set your boundaries. Set healthy boundaries. Card 24, Electric Eel Spirit for Virgo. This is about bringing your ideas to life. And it's not just your ideas, Virgo, it's your ideals too. So it's like not accepting less than best. Right? Happy birthday to my Virgo Libra cuspers. I know we have quite a few. All right, Libra. Libras, koi fish. And this is card 36. Libra, there's always enough. Fill in the blank. There's always enough. Something positive, right? All right, just there's always enough cake to go around. No, okay. Remember, cake or pie, put it in the comments. All right, Scorpio. Brown Bear Spirit, card 9. We can't get away from the bear in our readings lately, Libra. So these are for like Libra Scorpio cuspers too. I mean, we had Smokey the Bear, we have starting out bear, we have bear now. You have 3 bears. Okay, so a lot of bear energy. All right, so look up bear, what bear means. All right, again, it can have to do with your transcendence. It can have to do with setting those boundaries. Okay, this can have to be with taking a time out. Right. So card 9, bear spirit, brown bear. Take a time out, Libra, or sorry, Scorpio. Sagittarius. Cat Spirit, claim your independence, card 13. Oh, I just heard like Myrtle or Murray or something, or Maria Murray, Muriel even, for this cat, like a cat coming through for that name maybe. Capricorn, Otter Spirit, card 42. Capricorn, you are never alone. Look at the 2 right there as one. So cute. All right, so next we have Aquarius, and you have Porcupine Spirit. It's time for Beginner's Mind, card 48. Beginner's Mind, 48. And then for, oh, you get the best one. No, just kidding. They're all wonderful. Hawk Spirit here for Pisces, card 32. And this is letting Spirit be your guide. Although you're highly intuitive yourself, I'm guessing. If you're a Pisces, probably. All right. So that is what I have for all of you. And I wish you all happy birthday blessings, a wonderful week. If you enjoyed this reading, please, it's totally free. Means a lot to me, though. If you could show support by giving me a thumbs up, subscribing, totally free. Leave a nice comment, right? Cake or pie. No. And then also, if you could consider, membership, that'd be great. I know not everybody can do that right now, and I totally understand that. No obligation there, no expectation. Thanks for your super chats, super thanks, all that. And, consider checking out that second channel. So I wish you all the very best. Have a great week.